Alright, so as you all know, I am fairly new to this sovereign citizen, frauditor, and Karen stuff. Well, not really, the Karens I have slept around a bit. Wait, you know what I mean? Damn it, I have slept around a bit. I have slapped around a bit, you know? Pronunciation, slapped. God damn it, this is gonna be one of those videos again, isn't it? Oh, no, wait, I got a point to make. God damn, making me dodge and shit. I mean, this is an older video, and, you know, I find older videos I haven't seen before, so it's still fresh for me. You might have seen it, but hey, it's my take on it. I hope you enjoy, after me being slapped around a bit.
No problem, sir. Just the reason for the stop today is I noticed that you don't have a valid driver's or a license plate on the vehicle right now. What do you have here?
That is a questionnaire with the notification that I am a lawful traveler, sir.
I can already hear you, sir.
Is there an emergency I can assist you with?
Have you ever asked a question of an officer stopping you, pulling you over for something? Is there an emergency I can assist you with? At least he said traveling. Keep it in mind, it becomes important later.
Well, no, sir. The reason I'm contacting you don't have a license plate as you're required to have.
I have a statement that I am not for hire. If you read that and understand, do you understand that I am not for hire?
Oh, you are not a commercial driver, so you are not for hire. That's not do you understand in what kind of situation you are now, Bub? I'm sorry, I just went Wolverine on your ass. Bub? What the fuck does Bub even mean? It sounds funny.
Okay.
Number one, I am not a commercial driver. Do you understand this?
I understand.
All right. Therefore, by law, I am not required in my recreational vehicle to have a license or registration.
And all that information's on this stuff that you
Yes, sir, it is.
Well,
there's a
I'll
question.
definitely oblige you and I'll take a look at that stuff, but do you have a driver's license or anything?
No, sir, I don't have any ID with me at all.
You don't? Okay.
I'm not required by law to carry ID.
So technically, in the United States, there's no law requiring citizens to carry identification of any kind. However, if you in the same sentence basically tell the officer that's detaining you, or when you're part of a traffic stop, that you are not a United States citizen, you don't actually have those rights, because you then are a foreigner in their eyes and you have to identify yourself. Not to mention, if you are pulled over for a traffic stop, you actually have to identify yourself. These people are like, you know, tiny little red fruit lovers. If you know what I mean.
Okay. You aware in the state of Oregon, if you're driving a motor vehicle on the highway, you're required to carry and present your driver's license?
I'm not driving a motor vehicle, sir.
Well, I won't argue that point with you. I understand your point of view on those
I'm
kinds
traveling.
of things, okay?
Well, what do you call that big thing? The explosion generator in front of your car. When you push the pedal, it makes explosions happen and you move forward. I think it's called a motor or an engine. So it is a motor vehicle. Unless you're hiding a tiny little horse underneath the hood there. And if that's the case, I'm sure we can call the APA, or Animal Protection Agency. I'm not sure if that's actually what it's called, but hey, you know what I mean.
What I do is I enforce the Oregon laws. Okay, so I am required to ask you for that stuff, and you're required to provide that stuff. But since you don't have that on you, would you mind providing me with your name and date of birth?
No, sir, my name is I am.
Your name is... No. Did you just say, my name is I am, what, I am legend, or what's going on here? I think you actually turned it around. It's like, am I being detained, you know? Also, I just caught that this is in Oregon, and in Oregon, it is not illegal in Oregon to refuse to identify yourself, but police may detain you until they establish your identity. And if you are failing to provide your identity, you will be arrested. You know, that's kind of a logical conclusion, but hey, logic and SovCit, it's not a thing. And yes, before anyone says it in the comments, I read that verbatim from Google.
Your name is I am? Okay, well that's going to be a problem for me.
Yes, it is, because I don't have a name. I don't own a name. The government issues names for people, but...
Huh? Wait, what? So the government is your parents? Are your parents? See, even I cannot grammatically correctly do that English bit, because it sounds ridiculous. Why does this always happen? I finally find a SovCit that actually knows how to English, and then he pulls this crap out of his ass. How very dare you, sir?
I was not born with a name. I do not own a name.
Okay.
So...
Well, do you have a name that you go by, besides I am?
I do not, sir.
Do you have a name that you were given when you were born?
I do, but I'm not going to... If a question, Is it true that anything I say can and will be used against me in a court of law?
Well, right now, sir, the only crime that you could potentially be committing would be fail to carry and present your driver's license. And here's the deal. As long as I can ID you, I don't want to go that route if we can. So a name and date of birth work for me just so I can verify that you have a valid driver's license and privileges in the state of Oregon.
The only,
The problem is if you don't, then in the eyes of the state of Oregon, you are committing a crime. And at which point, then I will read you your Miranda rights and make sure that you are aware of what they are.
So that's quite interesting, isn't it? The officer basically says you're only guilty of not identifying yourself, and if you actually fail to do so, I will have to take the next step of reading your Miranda rights. So far, all he has to do is identify himself, but he doesn't have a name. Can you just imagine his parents or his government actually, you know, feeding him food and then telling him like, I am! The food is ready! I am, the food is ready! Hey, I am! Get over here! It just doesn't work, does it? I am. No, I don't think he actually thought this through, you know?
I will also read yours if you read in there. Well, there are subjects that you are opening yourself up to, sir. Okay, I don't believe you want to get involved in.
As I stated, I would oblige you on that. I'll take a look at this.
Please do, sir.
But I'd like this to kind of be a two-way street where we can work together on this.
I would
when I contact somebody, I'd like to know who I'm talking to. I obviously know that your name is not I am, okay? So...
I'm not at liberty to give you my name, and I refuse on the grounds that tends to incriminate me.
Well, I am not entirely sure about that. Or you are me, I am you. Holy hell, this is almost turning into bloody Rush Hour 3 sketch, isn't it? Who are you? You. No, not me. You. Yes, I am you. Just answer the damn question. Who are you? I have told you. Are you deaf? No, you is blind. I'm not blind. You blind. That is what I just said. You just said what? I did not say what. I said you. That's what I'm asking you. And you is answering. Shut up. You. Yes. Not you. Him. What's your name? Me. He is me. And I am you. And someone's in for an ass whooping.
Well, here's what I'll do then, sir, because I have explained to you that failing to carry and present a driver's license in the state of Oregon is a crime. So I'm going to read you your rights so that you understand your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while being questioned. You have the board to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you before being questioned if you wish. If you do get a statement, you can stop talking anytime you wish. Do you understand those rights?
No, sir, I do not understand. No, sir, I do not understand. Okay. I do not...
So,
you know, for once I am for once I actually am inclined to believe that he does not understand, because he does not understand, or I am not understand. Also, I was kind of expecting that he said, I do not consent.
Let me ask you
this. I do not consent, I do not comply.
Okay.
I am a free citizen traveling on the highways.
Okay.
It's all in there. The laws are in there, the Supreme Court laws and everything, and it's Oregon laws. Let's see, what else have we got here?
Let me guess, more dipshittery?
Oh God, I have got things for days. First off, here is something you should read.
Wait, I can't hear, sir. What?
That's something you should read right off of the bat.
So what is this that you're handing me?
It is Oregon law.
Okay. And what is this referring to?
To my vehicle, and yes, sir. It's all there.
Careful now, SovCit. He actually read you your Miranda rights, and he just called it a vehicle, and you agreed. I mean, for the record.
Okay. Well, so I'm trying to make this as simple as we can.
So am I, sir. Am I being detained?
He said it. That crazy son of a bitch. He said it. My favorite thing. Am I being detained?
So. Okay.
Am I being detained?
I'm sorry. Again, you're gonna have to.
Am I being detained?
Right now, you are, sir.
Then
I can't hear you.
Then I refuse to make any further statements based on the grounds that it might tend to incriminate.
I'm gonna give you this back because I don't need this, okay?
So this dense dick flute doesn't even understand that he has already been read his Miranda rights, meaning you are actually under arrest, not being detained. These people really love to hear themselves speaking, even more than me, and that is impressive. For all the wrong reasons.
Let's see, is that...
What I'm asking you to do is go ahead and step out of the vehicle, okay? At this point, you are under arrest for failing to carry and present a driver's license, okay? So, listen to me very carefully.
You're trespassing, sir.
If you do anything other than what I say, then I'm going to take that as that you're resisting arrest. Do you understand?
You're trespassing,
Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, sir, I do not.
Okay,
you're trespassing.
at this point, you're under arrest. Do you understand?
You're trespassing,
okay.
Sir. Call my lawyer.
That's fine. I need you to take your seatbelt off and step out of the vehicle.
So just for for fuck's sake, why do I? Just for reference, trespassing means entering someone's land or property without permission. This officer has all the permission in the world because you, now apart from it not really being applicable to a vehicle, or in your case a automobile, is that what you guys call it? You did in fact break the law by failing to identify. The very same law you have been handing over to, you know, the officer, the Oregon law that states if you fail to identify, you are breaking the law, or... holy hell, these... Why? Well, I've asked a question before. Why do these people exist? They are here for our entertainment. Just like flat earthers. They are actually on the similar level. Although these people are funnier because, you know, they actually get consequences for their actions. Now, before we end this video, I do think I need to explain a bit about not having a video ready last week, because I did have a video ready. Problem being, I wanted to do a video on the squeaky lady. You know, the insane sovereign citizen girl that actually does the Article 4 free inhabitant thing and then gets arrested and starts screaming. Turns out she's a kid. I don't do videos on kids. And YouTube actually stopped me from doing it because they told me it was a kid. YouTube knows it was a kid. So they deleted the video. Well, not really. I can still view the video, but it's, you know, how the hell do you say that word? Holy hell.
That would be ineligible, Ragical.
Oh, hey. Thanks, Google girl, for that.
Hey, someone's got to keep your accent in check.
Excuse me?
You know it, and contrary to popular belief, you don't have an accent.
Damn straight I don't.
Damn straight indeed. See you around.
Yeah, see ya. And on that, Google girl notes... The end video gang comments, you know, it's gonna be Ragical doesn't have an accent. And on that actual spiffy note, do remember to tickle my bell and all buttons around it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. In a way, ineligible is kinda illegible.